Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 12th of August to the 18th of August, and this is for you coming from Libra. And so let's start with 12th of August, and that means that it's going to be a difficult morning and afternoon period for you. It's a Sunday, and it's going to produce plenty of differences between you and others. So don't be dominating, don't want to take the lead, don't want control. Let somebody else plan the whole morning and afternoon, and that way you are going to get things right. Because whatever you do, things will tend to go wrong, and then the blame will come upon you. And so you will be a person on the morning and afternoon very unhappy because you didn't get things right. So let others take the charge. Evening and nightfall is very good. Now there is a group of planets that can bring unexpected good people to meet you or good events to take place. And so your chances of enjoying yourself in the evening nightfall period are going to be extremely strong. You will meet people unexpectedly, people that you expect things from. So dress well, go out. Chasing for the romance, you'll find it most unexpectedly as well. Let's move to the 13th of August, and it's a Monday, and it's going to be a perfectly wonderful Monday for you. Plenty of opportunities await you in the morning-afternoon period. Good news comes unexpectedly. Meeting people that will help you in any area of your life also happens unexpectedly. And these planets are moving very fast, so you've got to answer your phone calls, answer your messages, otherwise opportunities just come and go very quickly. So you can make some very useful contracts to help yourself in your area of job or business, or even in the area of business affairs. So very good opportunities await you in the morning-afternoon period. I like your evening-nightfall period very much too. And you're going to get a lot of help in business-wise. I'll see a lot of business planets in the evening. So go out with the intention of mixing business and pleasure. Go out with the people you love, entertain the people you are doing business with or job, and you will see the results are going to be extremely lucky for you. Your sense of communication, your marketing skills are going to be noticed, so expose yourself. 14th of August, that's another very good day for you. So you're getting a pretty good run. And the morning, afternoon of this August the 14th says that whatever you say and do in your place of work or in business will be very much allowed, and you will get your way and you will be able to sway people, and whatever you decide to say and do will be definitely listened to. So by all means project your ideas and project yourself in the morning afternoon period. The results will be extremely good. They will favor you in place of work and in business as well. And have lunch with somebody who can help you. The evening-nightfall period also extremely lucky for you. And the evening-nightfall period will produce many opportunities of a good-natured kind. There is a sense of reward from these planets waiting for you in the evening-nightfall period. So go out with the intention of getting what you want. You can't get everything under the sun in a short period of time. So you have to formulate a strategy to go for what really you want, and you'll be able to get it in the evening-nightfall period. 15th of August starts very well. I like your morning-afternoon periods. You're going to get a lot of advantage in job, in business. If you're chasing for the romance, you might get some good indication as well. You'll have every chance of reaping some reward of some kind in your place of job or business. And even in your personal affairs, you have lunch with the people you love, and it'll be a lovely bonding as well. Evening and nightfall turns very nasty against you. People turn against you. Your friendships can go into reverse gear and become a problem. And be careful of accidents, so don't drink too much in the evening nightfall session. Be choosy of the company you are in, because there's some bad influence in the company that you may be mixing in. So if you don't really have to be out in the evening, go back to the safety of your own home. But if you have to be out, be choosy and tell yourself to stay away from people who have bad habits, or you are going to be somehow in trouble. 16th of August doesn't start well for you. There are differences of opinion between you and the people you work with, the people you do business with. Even before you leave home, there will be words said which are not good. And then your drive, the whole day, anywhere that you drive, accidents are possible. And don't go out for lunch with people who drink too much. So things can go very wrong in the morning afternoon period. When things are going wrong like this, the last thing you want is to miss your deadlines in your place of work, because blame will then come. So tell yourself, whatever is important to do, I have to do it in the morning afternoon period. Otherwise I'm going to be blamed, and otherwise I'm going to be in trouble with my superiors. Or in business, stay away from people who have undercurrents of cheating or undercurrents of deception. Stay away from them. Your evening nightfall period becomes much better. You're going to meet people long term, and you're going to meet people who will help you in areas of your life. And you could meet people you already know in the past, and they'll come to give you good news as well. So it's a wonderful time, and I like your evening planets, which are global planets as well. So if you are at home and you are on the internet, you can just get help from the internet to help you in areas of friendship or romance, or help you for another job somewhere in the world, or help you in terms of financial areas as well. So I like your evening. You can use it for many purposes. The 17th of August is a wonderful morning and afternoon to allow you to show off your capabilities. So if you have a job, you'll have the chance to show that you can do it extremely well. These are long-term planets as well. Long-term planets are good because they may be a bit slow, but they're very steady, and they help you build up hour by hour whatever you're doing. And by the time a few hours have gone by, people will realize the amount of good things you can do, and your bosses will realize it if you're working. And if you're doing business, long-term bonds are created between you and the possible business contracts or the possible business contacts. So a lot of good stuff happening, waiting to happen for you morning, afternoon. Get on your toes and start moving as fast as possible. Evening nightfall, now that's how badly a day can change. It turns to a horrible position, your evening nightfall. And it produces for you many conflicts and confrontation, and this brings provocation, and this will lead to opposition. So you can see the way things are going, and all because these planets are being too aggressive. The only way to deal with aggressive planets is to soften your approach. That way you will automatically soften the approach of the planets. That's how you deal with them. So rather than being over-determined to get what you want, and you don't mind stepping on shoes and things like that, no good. Take the soft approach and you will still achieve what you want. But I don't like your evening nightfall. So if you don't have to really be out, I'd rather you go back to the safety of your own home, because accidents and fights of all kind can erupt. Let's go to the 18th August, and that's a Saturday. It doesn't start well. For some reason, it doesn't start well because you are aggressive or somebody else is aggressive, and the aggression meets the aggression, and therefore conflict starts and provocation becomes worse. Well, it's you who is listening to me. You don't want that. The whole morning, afternoon of the Sunday will be spoiled. So what you want is to take the soft approach again, and whoever it is that's bringing out this aggression, take the soft approach, be calm, and you will quieten down the whole affair. And that way you can enjoy more your evening, nightfall, your morning and afternoon periods. It's going to be tough because I see alongside also planets of arrogance. So the temper, the arrogance makes you have no tolerance for others, makes your teamwork very poor. And if you are working on this Saturday morning and afternoon, then it becomes even worse because you're going to have no support from anybody. You may miss your deadlines. And if you are not working, then the holiday can be spoiled. And whoever you are with, the conflict will also be there. Well, what do you do then for the morning, afternoon? Let somebody else take the lead. Be humble, be appreciative, be supportive, and that way you will escape these planets because they can't put you in a position to be aggressive. Evening, nightfall, the planets of arrogance and ego take over. So these planets will tend to make you behave arrogantly and egoistically. And when they do, of course, people don't like it because you want to be in the center of attraction. And when you are not, then you will show your temper. So if you don't have to be out, don't. Just go back to the safety of your own home because there's trouble looking for you the 24 hours of this 18th of August, Saturday. But if you really have to be out, tell yourself, I have to take the soft approach and be appreciative and be supportive, and that way I might not get into too much trouble. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute session. And during this 90-minute session, I'll have your date of birth and I'll have your time of birth and I'll look at your palms and I'll be able to help you a great deal. by telling you what's going to happen in your next 7 or 8 years. And during just next 7 or 8 years, I'll give you a lot of information. I'll give you your personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and your palms. And when you have these personal lottery numbers, they'll be for your lifetime. And of course, you will look at what I'm predicting every month for people in Libra. And when those numbers every month are very close to your numbers, then you'll know it's time to get cracking and buy some numbers as well. And I'll give you a lot of other information, your lucky colors, your lucky directions, your lucky days, on, and plenty of good news, all for USD 50. So go to Facebook, send me an email, go to Skype, and I will reply your message, and let's get on with this 90-minute session. Until then, thank you and good luck.